And good evening, my lovely Lost Tales, and welcome back to the Blue Rose Respite for my fantastical Friday stream. How are you all doing, my lovelies? Welcome back. Always great to see you. Riley Raven, I saw you redeemed the no cursing channel points, like right when I hit go. So because I had such a good day, I'll be nice and I'll have it start from now. Ish, because already 8 minutes have passed and it's a 10-minute counter, so we'll have a go from now. Lord Azul, thank you so much for the full year of subscriptions. I really appreciate it, and the resub. Thank you. A year with the Seraph of Stories. I'm so happy to be a member of this wonderful and welcome community. Praise be to Stephanie. You're too kind, Lord Azul. Thank you so much, and thank you so much for a full year of incredible support. You're amazing. So how are you doing? Did my sub message not share again? I'm sorry, Sam, it didn't pop up. I'm sorry. Hi Steph, recover from the nightmare of Silent Hill, I hope. Yes, I'm resisting the urge to jump right in again and start a new game. Because I have glanced at some of the achievements and I'm like, oh, I kind of want to challenge myself, and one, get a different ending, but two, try the different options with playing it without the radio and also no ranged weapons, just to see if I can do it, just to challenge myself a bit, because I already have now processed all the grief of that game, so then now it's like, okay, challenge time. The new game plus is going to be insane, I can imagine. Oh, I'm looking forward to finding out. So how are you doing, my lovelies? Just a heads up, because tomorrow I have my full day course at ID Fight, where I'm doing military and tactical firearms, and I need all my strength to carry around automatic and semi-automatic weapons, like these guns are strong, but I'm going to be handling some even bigger weaponry. Just a heads up, tonight's stream is going to be a bit shorter, probably aiming for about 2 hours or so. So just giving you guys a heads up that unlike the Silent Hill streams, which are like averaging at like 4 hours, 4.5 hours, tonight's going to be a little bit shorter because I do have to get up early to go to my performance combat class. I'm wonderful, just recovering from a second birthday dinner and prepping myself for another one on Wednesday to my bad and delicious calories. No, calories are fuel and energy for your body. They are good. It's just a matter of like how you enjoy them. And especially if it's your birthday, then absolutely relish the fuck out of all of those meals. I'm sorry I dropped that F-bomb when I'm supposed to be doing no cursing. But enjoy the heck out of your birthday dinners. Gosh dang it. I'm doing pretty good. I had a pretty busy week and now I have today and Saturday off. I'm super excited to see more of Steph's streams. Oh, thank you, Weaver. This is a wholesome stream. Well, I mean, given the setting of this game, we'll see. Like, it should be a nice, wholesome Christian stream. But just a heads up, regarding this game, it's a relatively short visual novel. We'll probably only be covering for about 2 streams, but because it's a horror game set in a spooky convent, there is of course going to be very a lot of horror imagery, a lot of religious themes and discussions. There was also a content warning for like homophobia as well, so just a heads up that this game is also going to be dealing with some heavy religious themes, probably have some not so nice language and not so nice things to say about people, so just a heads up, because some people are a bit more sensitive to like religious themes and stuff like that, so just wanted to give you guys a heads up about that. It's going to be a Christian stream soon enough. Absolutely. Also, the developers of this game also made The Letter, which is a visual novel that I played like 5 years ago or streamed 5 years ago. So if you are familiar with that game, then you'll probably already have an idea of what we might be in store for this game. Also, my order of Plague Marines, Blight Lord, Terminators, and Chaos Rhinos is in, so I'm picking out how I want to paint them up. Praise be to Papa Nurgle. Yes, praise be. I'm more of a Slanesh girl myself, although I do appreciate Siege, the great lord of change and transformation. So spooky. Also, I'm especially happy because my t-shirt from for Circuit Preacher came in. I think I posted once about Circuit Preacher, and I'm talking about them now because they're a really really niche indie musician, and they make really cool like goth electronic dark wave club sort of music with like heavy religious themes. So I thought it was appropriate to wear my Circuit Preacher t-shirt when streaming this game. Hang on, let me stand up so you guys can see it a bit better. Yes. Oh, I love it so much. So yes, if you like kind of goth, like dark wave electronic sort of music with like religious themes, then check out Circuit Preacher. You can find their stuff on Spotify and wherever you listen to music. I got my favorite description of Papa Nurgle from your streams, though it is cursed and I will not repeat it here. That's fair. I think you saw them live once, right? I haven't seen them live. When I was going out to one of my club events, because normally when you're standing in the queue outside of a nightclub, they'll hand flyers to you for like other like promotional flyers for other club events and sometimes for musicians. And they just happened to hand one to me of Circuit Preacher because their new EP had come out. And honestly, like, the name sounded cool. I liked the visuals of like the little flyer that they gave me. So I did a little search, listened to a bit of their music on Spotify, and I was like, oh yeah, this is my vibe. Hopefully one day they'll be able to do a show in London. Fingers crossed, because I can really tell that the music's really, really good and they've got great potential, so I can't wait to see what they come out with next. Samwell, thank you so much for the 29-month resub for 51 full months now. I cannot imagine my days any better without Stephanie and the lovely community she has cultivated. You are a sunrise over a crisp autumn air, the scene stealer on this grand stage of life, proof that the gods can create something greater than themselves. Sam! You're always so eloquent with whenever you renew subscriptions. You always say the nicest things. Thank you. Thank you so much. You will outlast the very forests and mountains that make and mists that make up your court. Okay, turns out the warning that says you type too much doesn't show up for sub messages. Okay, that's fair. Yeah. Oh, did the stream freeze for people? It's still working fine for me, I think. Hang on. You guys see me at all? Let me just jump into chat 1 second. Okay. It says it's fine. Like, I checked on my phone and it was still running smoothly, so maybe it was just a little hiccup on Twitch's end? I don't know. But yes, it seems that maybe chat, like the actual chat has bugged a little bit, so it's not showing your current messages. So why don't we just jump it straight into the game and not tempt fate. But let us settle in for tonight's game. We're going to be playing the first half of Saintmaker, which should be interesting. Let us jump on in. Yes. Okay. So again, spooky religious iconography, heavy religious themes, probably somewhat bigoted language towards people, and yes, just proceed with caution because this is a spooky visual novel because it is spooky season. So let us settle in for a new, very cool game. This is fine.
Somewhere in the forest is a stream. Maybe a flower bed and a grove full of old trees, like the ones in storybooks. Fairies darting in and out of knotholes.
Oh no, that should be fine, Sam. It's all good.
Focus, Holly. Get your head out of the clouds. I'm not here for that.
Also, like, I do love voice acting in visual novels, but then at the same time, I'm just like, but I like to do the voice acting.
This isn't some storybook.
Hey, Wolfang, how's it going? Welcome back. Glad to see you alive after visiting Silent Hill. I am alive and kicking. Deeply traumatized, but still alive.
Fairies? They aren't real. It's like what Mom always said.
Don't mess around with the Fae.
There are only angels and demons.
Okay. So this is the place. Huh. Door's open.
Hello? Excuse me, is anyone here?
Not ominous in the slightest. Maybe the whole thing got cancelled. That'd be nice. I'll have the whole place to myself. Huh. All the mysterious adventures I could get into, alone in an abandoned convent. Okay, not gonna lie, that does sound kind of cool. Hope you're doing well today. I'll be mostly lurking around, but have fun with this game. I will, absolutely. And thank you so much for joining us, Wolf. Sorry, what was that last thing? All the mysterious adventures I could get into, alone in an abandoned convent. No parents, no adults, just me. Great, other people. Is that? Oh, that must be them. Well, so much for that fantasy. It's coming from further in.
Hello?
Ooh, spooky. Oh, I probably shouldn't disturb them. Heard that some nuns spend their entire lives singing prayers. Prayers for God, prayers for the world, for the sinners.
Well, sounds like it'd get boring after a while.
It does. A little bit. But, well, it's for a good cause. Our order's sacred mission and all that.
Yeah, I'm sure there's nothing going to be weird about your sacred mission once we get into the late stages of this game. Oh, you're cute.
Shush, lower your voice. It's ill manners to disturb prayer.
Oh, sorry.
Where the hell did she come from? No cursing in this game. Okay, just chill out, Holly. It's just a nun.
Is everything all right? You were talking to yourself.
Huh?
Was I?
I didn't notice.
It's all right. I do that too.
Okay, not weird.
This place has a very special air to it. It's hard not to get caught up in my own thoughts sometimes.
She's giving me I've already drunk the Kool-Aid vibes. Like, you seem nice, but I don't trust you. I immediately don't trust you.
Yeah. I gotta say, this place, it's bigger than I expected.
Oh yes, used to get lost all the time. I still do, to be honest. And here I am, chattering away again. How can I help you?
I'm here for the recollection?
Oh, yes, of course. Oh, you're looking for our dearest and most admirable Mother Superior. Down the hallway, third room to the left. Probably in the middle of one of her stunning lectures.
I will say her voice actor is really, really good.
I see. Thank you very much. And, sorry again for disturbing you.
Oh, please. I'm here to help. By all means, feel free to disturb me anytime.
I can kind of see the resemblance that you're talking about, but her hair I think what the texture is the same, but it's a different length. And my eyes are spooky if you stare into them long enough, but they're not quite that dark.
Okay.
They're getting younger every year.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Huh?
Oh, nothing. It's always good to start early. Anyway, I hope you enjoy your stay here.
Yeah, is there free food and where is the exit?
Yeah. Sure. Thank you.
I'm 15. I'm not that young. Maybe it was that stupid little scream I made. Nice job, Holly. Looking real composed back there. Is this the place?
Huh?
Whoa, looks like someone's been trying to put it back together piece by piece. Must have taken a lot of work. To be fair, that looks like something I would keep in my house. In a nice glass case, so it can't escape. Though, still doesn't look right.
Careful, plaster's still fresh on that one. Just one touch can bend the whole thing out of shape. Our most venerable founder was particularly fond of this one. Saint Rita of Cassia. Are you familiar?
Born 1381, died 1457. Patron saint of lost and impossible causes.
Yes, a bit.
At the age of 12, she married into an abusive family.
Married at 12, okay.
Regrettably, her two sons grew up to take after their father. Violent, vengeful. And so she prayed to God to save their souls. And so God answered. They died of disease soon after.
Okay, that sounds fair.
A harsh lesson, but an important one to take to heart. God works in mysterious ways. Even death can sometimes be a mercy.
I see.
But enough of that. You've yet to introduce yourself.
Oh, hello there. I'm Holly Beltran.
Oh, yes, Miss Holly. I've been expecting you, though I don't recall receiving you.
Huh? Oh, I'm so sorry. I knocked, but no one came.
And so you chose to trespass instead?
Well, what the fuck was I supposed to do? Also, the no cursing channel point redemption has expired, so I can curse again. Yeah, excuse me, sister, what the fuck was I supposed to do? Stand out there while no one came to get me? Okay.
What? No, I didn't mean to. I was just...
Give whatever name you want to your sin, Miss Holly. It is still a sin, nonetheless.
Oh, I'm not gonna like you.
Your bags. Kindly lay them down.
I just want to, like, gently pick Holly up, just gently put her over my shoulder, and just the two of us walk out of here.
My bags.
Oh, you'd be surprised the things that we find. Cigarettes, contraceptives, pornography. Can you imagine bringing such things into the house of God? Astounding.
Listen, you can take all of my physical vices, but you can't take away my archive of our own bookmarks. Listen, I will find a way. If there's a screen and internet connection, I will find a way.
That's horrible.
I should have covered it, or at least kept it in a hidden pocket. Not that my bag has any.
Well, what do we have here?
I knew it. Why'd I even bring that stupid thing?
Kylie Taylor, the sorceress of Witchwood.
Witches! Oh no!
That's just something I'm reading.
Oh, yes. Well, it is always good to read. I myself simply love books. Books can enrich. They can teach.
They could be used as blunt weapons.
But When observing a work, never forget to take spirituality into account, especially when it comes to material written for young, impressionable minds.
Yes, as someone who watched a lot of, like, dark, cool anime growing up in the early noughties, the Hellsing anime especially had quite an effect on me.
And there it was, cradled just beneath the canopy of elder trees, candlelight pouring from the notched windows, and the sound of laughter echoing from within. This was her new home. It was here that she would learn magic. Magic. Such an innocent-sounding word.
I call it magic, you call it miracles, so I got you there.
But, dear child, there are no greys when it comes to witchcraft. All of it, black as sin. A proper child of God would know this.
It's...
Alright, calm down. You can do this. You've always been good at this. Okay, let's save. I have a feeling she's quite perceptive, so she'll kind of see through either one of these. Let's just try, if we're especially good liar and it works all the time, let's try this. Play dumb, Holly. It works all the time.
I had no idea. Are you sure? From what I've read, it seems harmless.
Mm-hmm.
The worst things always seem harmless.
That's true. Right. Ignorance on my part. I really should do more research when it comes to these things. But I've barely read any of it. And now that I know, I can just return it to the bookstore. No harm done.
Notes scribbled on the margins. Creases on the spine. Edges are worn. I have an eye for detail. You can feign ignorance all you want, but the Lord is always watching.
I realize I'm not making a very good first impression. I've been looking forward to this for weeks. I guess I've been so excited that I've just been all over the place lately.
Okay, that sounds sincere. Why are you so excited to join a convent, honey? I'm not sure if she's here to join a convent or for some kind of spiritual healing process. I don't know, or some kind of retreat. We're only like a few minutes into this game. Answers will come in time. But I'm kind of like, but why are you here though, sweetheart? Please leave.
Moving forward, I'll try my best to improve. I'm sorry.
That pic you used for your going live alert stuff is Chef's Kiss Glamorous. Oh, you mean like this one? Where I'm just like leaning back, all relaxed and casual in my gamer chair.
Oh, improvement. There you go. That is one thing that we, the Sisters of Saint Idolora, hold very dear. For Saint Rita's children, death was their only salvation. But for those willing to fix themselves, well, you'll find that this convent is the perfect place for spiritual rebirth.
She probably has a crazy mother like Carrie, or like maybe she was sent here by her mom or something like that for like a spiritual cleansing. Oh, because Margaret White is one of the most messed up characters in like a horror movie or a horror novel just ever. Like, just so, but the writing is so good.
Here, you can be anyone you want to be.
Except for who you are inside. So you could be anyone you want to be, so long as it's within these tiny margins. And then, if you stray outside of the margins, then you die. Anyone I want to be.
Yes, I understand. That sounds great. I'd like that.
Swallowholder, thank you so much for the 40-month resub. Resubscribe for 42 months at tier 1. Thank you so much for the 40-month resub. Our Lady of Blue Roses. Sure sounds like a good convent name. Anyway, here's a sub. Thank you so much, Swallowholder. I really appreciate it. Our Lady of Blue Roses. The Seraph of Stories.
Well, now that we've settled that, let's start things off the right way. I am Sister Adira, and I will be in charge of your spiritual formation for the next few weeks.
2 notes. First of all, she has the exact same haircut as the young nun that we just met. Second of all, she has the same color eyes as the young nun that we just met. So I'm suspicious there's either like a reincarnation or a cloning thing or some kind of... Or it is the same person and there's this weird fluctuation of time, or old and young. She could switch between old and young for some reason. That was just immediately suspicious. And also we never got her name when we met her out in the hallway.
It's very nice to meet you, Sister Adira.
There, that wasn't so hard now, was it? And as for your book, I think it's best that I keep it.
Excuse me? But she can't just take it. Fuck no, you're not taking my book. Okay, well... I'll just do like first like three saves. Like, don't let her take it, she can't.
Wait, please.
It's sentimental, apparently?
Yes?
Yes, she can. Of course she can. There's no use arguing. Better just let the whole thing go.
It's nothing. Never mind.
Miss Holly, I take it you're an avid reader?
Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Then that also means you enjoy writing, yes?
Again, AO3 account.
Yes, I guess.
At least she didn't... Oh god, she is guilty. Oh honey, no. Maybe this is a form of divine intervention. She wrote fanfics so damn good that God themselves was just like, okay, we need a divine intervention about this. Go off for spiritual cleansing. Like, it was literally a you need Jesus moment, and she took that to heart. She wants to be cleansed of the cringe. But eventually she will learn that cringe is love. Cringe is life.
At least I didn't bring any of my fanfics. She'd have a field day with those.
Oh, wait here for just a moment.
Do you have a present for me?
This should suit you just fine.
Prayer journal for teens. Pray with style. Okay. This is terrible to say, but I know some people who would absolutely want to get their hands on a journal like that and use it for spicy things, like writing out all the good deeds that I've done, and here's how I've been bad. I know I'm supposed to take this game seriously, but sorry, I'm so sorry. And a big apologies to anyone who actually received a journal like this as a teenager. There's prayers at the end of every page.
A journal. Time has a funny way of muddling memory. It helps to have an anchor. That way we can always look back and see the old with new, fresh eyes.
Hey, that's really interesting. You look a lot like the young woman that I met out in the hallway.
This next week will be integral to your spiritual formation. It would be best to keep a record of your thoughts. As we've discussed, not all stories are worth reading. But if you keep your heart open, there's definitely a story for you here. A story of your own personal journey with God.
Yeah, he doesn't return my calls anymore.
Can I trust you to do that?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, ma'am, and thank you.
Sister Adira. Please call me Sister Adira. For our time together, I'd like to think of us as family.
I don't. Family. Like I needed more of that.
Now, come this way. I'll show you to your room.
Yes, ma'am. Sister Adira.
Kylie Taylor and the Sorceress of Witchwood. Notes all over the margins. Letter on the first page. Pink ink, strawberry scent. Sorry, I forgot to mute my phone. Okay. Sorry, don't get distracted by my phone. Limited edition cover. Signed. Oh, we're definitely getting that book back. If it's like a limited edition book, fuck no is she keeping it. And I'm never seeing it again. God damn it. It's fine, Holly. Relax. Also, I'm gonna try and do my best, like, anime protagonist, like, female protagonist voice for this. This is for the best. You're not here for that. You're here to be better. Hi. Hi, Gabriella.
Oh, Gabriella. This is Holly. She will also be joining us for the recollection.
Hey there. Just call me Gabby.
Hi, Gabby.
Gabriella is your God-given name. It's a name you were born with, and I happen to think it's quite lovely. Be proud of it. Abbreviations tend to only confuse.
Right. No nicknames allowed. That's news to me.
And I hope it's news you take to heart. We do, after all, have rules here, Miss Gabriella.
Yeah. Sure.
Oh boy. Well, we're off to a good start. Okay, just do what you do best, Holly. You know the drill. No, she doesn't like their full name. But I am apparently excited to be here.
Hey, I just wanted to say that I'm very excited to spend the week with you guys. Gabriella, I can already tell that we're going to be great friends.
Yeah, sure.
And Sister Adira, I'm already looking forward to all the great lessons you'll be teaching us.
Rest assured, you are in capable hands.
Wonderful. So, are we the first ones to arrive? To think that I was worried I might have been late.
As of now, Miss Holly, we are complete. The recollection will start first thing in...
Wait, seriously? There's only 2 of us.
Yes. Sadly, as of late, attendance has been quite low.
I wonder why. Yeah, thank you, Gabby. There she goes again. Is she for real? Like, real subtle, girl.
Oh, I think you know the answer, Gabriella.
Yeah, I will say, this is no disrespect to the voice actress playing Gabby, but, I don't know whether it was something in the recording, or her mic, but it doesn't read at the same quality as the other actresses, which is unfortunate.
Distractions. So many distractions we're letting into our lives. And even in these trying times, we still take for granted God's loving grace. You two, however, are very fortunate that your parents were responsible enough to take an active role in your formation.
Yeah, sure.
That's true, Sister Adira. I believe these few weeks will be an enlightening experience for all of us.
Well, I'm so glad to hear that, child. Recollections like these are a very special opportunity, and I hope that both of you will be wise enough to seize it.
Yeah, I'm already feeling God's almighty wisdom.
Jesus, say that a bit louder, why don't you?
I will give you the rest of the day to settle in. We shall start first thing tomorrow.
Sophiac, do actors sometimes do remote recording for certain games, or is it studio stuff? It depends on the project. So I've done a lot of indie games and audio dramas where I've recorded lines at home. And whenever you're auditioning for roles, you always record with the quality, like the recording quality that they're going to expect in the final, like if you get the job, what the final recording is going to sound like. Which is why when you're auditioning, they usually have very specific specs. They ask, like, sometimes they'll say no Blue Yeti mics, of course no like headphone mics and stuff like that, because they want nice, clean, crisp audio, which is completely understandable and completely fair. So I've recorded a lot of projects in the comfort of my own home, but they've been all more indie projects. The higher budget projects that I've been a part of, which is all the stuff that I've done via my agency, they've asked me to record a sample read where I've recorded like essentially an audition in my apartment, sent that off, and then when I booked the role, then they booked in for a studio, for me to go to a studio and then record it with a full audio technician, and then that's like a broadcast quality recording setup, and that's for like actual big budget projects like corporate jobs, commercial jobs, big video games and stuff like that. So yeah, typically when you're a voice actor and you have some kind of home recording setup, you want to make it as professional and clean as possible. Like what I record with now is generally what I use for the setup when I'm recording like my ASMR tales for my YouTube channel. You can probably hear through my microphone, it's like pretty nice and clear, but it's probably got like the tiniest little bit of echo. When I'm recording stuff for a actual project like a video game or an audio drama or something, I have this heavy blanket that I'll throw over the chair and kind of make a little self-made booth, and then that helps to heavily reduce the echo of like just the room around me. So yeah.
But until then, I urge you both to take in the silence this place has to offer. Reflect. Pray.
Like, honestly, one of the biggest things that makes me want so badly to be able to afford my own space, like a bigger space, is to have a separate room that is entirely my streaming studio, my recording studio, and then I can have a proper booth set up with full soundproofing, because then that means I can record for more projects, because I'll have a broadcast quality booth in the comfort of my own home. But at the moment I'm in a studio apartment, so my space options are limited, unfortunately.
She sure is something. But maybe we just got off on the wrong foot? Like it or not, we're roommates now. I should probably say something to her. Though it doesn't look like we have much in common.
What's up? You're staring.
Oh, sorry. I was just wondering.
I'm trying to scratch my head, like, I'm curious, did I audition for this game? Because sometimes, like, a lot of games you'll just kind of forget if you audition for them after a while, but I'm kind of scratching just my head and being like, did I audition for this? I can't remember. She doesn't seem to care much for this place, so I'll ask about her bracelets.
Those are some cute bracelets you got there.
Look, let's just cut to the chase. What are you here for exactly?
Excuse me?
Well, hold up there.
Why is this sounding like prison talk? That's fair, we're both trapped here.
Excuse me? What do you mean?
After a while, I would imagine it all blur together. Okay, complete fairness, Lord Azul. There's some times where you send off an audition for something. Like, for me, I have the mentality of, like, once I've sent off an audition, I try my best not to think about it at all, because now it's, like, out of my hands, it's in the hands of the casting director. If they get back to me, fantastic. If not, it's fine. I just didn't get it. But there's been times where I've sent off an audition, and then they came back, like, 2-3 months later and I got booked for the job, and I have to listen back to my audition to remember, okay, what did I sound like in that audition?
This isn't exactly a prime summer destination. Dingy convent up in the mountains, prayer sessions every other hour, Bible readings, character building lectures. Pretty sure they'll even have us do chores and stuff. You don't really go here unless, you know, you're one of those types.
Oh, I see.
Okay, I will say, from my personal experience, because I went to Catholic school, which explains a lot. But I think it was year 7 when I was 12. I can't remember if I was 12 or 13, but we went to music camp, which was essentially like a week-long school camp retreat, where we got to like put together skits, and if you were in the band, you performed in the band and stuff like that. I was in the school choir, so we performed as the choir. But we did get to stay at an old convent, which was very cool because it had all like the dormitories and stuff like that for us to sleep in. And not gonna lie, it was pretty cool. Like, even if I was here for like the same reasons that they were here, then I wouldn't have a good time. But I'm not gonna lie, it is kind of cool to be in a convent. Is it a conversion camp, possibly? I'm kind of picking up maybe this is going to be like some Pray the Gay Away vibes, in which case do proceed with caution if you're especially sensitive to those kind of topics.
Well, I may not like it here, but I needed this. Time away from home, away from my parents. They worry. I mean, of course they worry. After everything that's happened. I mean, true, it's not exactly my idea of fun. But once this is all done, I can come back to my mom with a big smile on my face. Tell her that I'm better. Tell her that everything's okay. I'll go back to being a perfect little angel she expects me to be.
Oh, honey, no.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Hello? You okay?
It's kind of cool to be in a convent. That is both the most not gay and the same time gayest thing I've ever heard.
Huh? Oh, yeah, sorry,
Never mind, it's fine. You don't have to answer.
No. You see, It's not something I want to talk about. I should probably say that. But does that come off as rude?
You know what? Starting off with some clarity and some honesty is probably the best thing to do. I'm gonna save.
No, that's stupid. Where would I even begin? I should just make something up.
I see. Well, in that case, I don't think we have much to talk about.
Look, I tried to be honest, but apparently Holly had other ideas.
Wait, what?
Let me spell it out for you. I don't want to be here. And if you're thinking that by the end of this we'll be braiding each other's hair and talking about boys and, I don't know, having Bible study sessions together or whatever, you're mistaken.
Oh. Alright.
Glad we got that out of the way. Now if you'll excuse me, I've got stuff to unpack.
The hell is her deal? I'm just trying to make things work. Well, I guess this is my bed for the next few days. I should start unpacking too.
Looks like shit.
Not the nicest looking place, but maybe if I fix it up a bit.
Hey.
There we go, looking better already. A little corner to call my own. Been a while since I've shared a room with someone. It's been even longer since I've slept in a room that wasn't my own. It all feels so familiar. Maybe a bit too familiar.
Oh. I'm sure we're going to hear about what's up with her family soon, or at least by the end of the game, but oh, honey.
Yeah, I think that's better for now. What else do I have here? A story of my own, huh? Hopes and wishes, huh? I really wish I had my book. Would be nice, getting lost in the pages. The turn of a spell key, a heartfelt secret, and a little push. That's all it takes to get to the mysterious world of Witchwood.
This is a prayer journal, Holly.
That's right. This won't do it all. I'm supposed to be talking to God. Focus, Holly.
It could be that she's an orphan. That's a possibility. Also, I don't like these statues lurking in the corner, and these ones for that matter. I don't like it that they're just going to be standing there menacingly while we sleep.
To my dearest Heavenly Father. Well, here I am. I wonder what we'll be up to tomorrow. Well, whatever it is, I'm sure you'll be with me every step of the way. We started off a bit rough, but I'm optimistic for the wonderful journey ahead. Amen.
Good night.
Oh, honey. Yeah, she did mention going home to her mom, so not an orphan, but family drama. Huh?
Hey, Holly. Huh? Liana? What are you doing? I can't sleep. That's not my problem.
Flashback time?
I can fix that. Behold my special move! Whoa! Liana! Okay, I'm up. Haha! Mission accomplished. Liana. Huh? What's that you got there? Just a book. Want to see it? Oh, wow. I don't remember Mom buying this.
Oh.
She didn't. Noe lent it to me. Pretty cool, huh? See? Her name's Kylie. She's strong and brave. Just like someone else I know. Huh? You really think so? Nah, just trying to get on your good side. Right. Oh, but here's the coolest part. She's a witch. What? Liana, you know how Mom gets. Remember what happened when you brought home that toy devilly dragon? It was a dragon. It's
Oh.
not my fault Mom wasn't listening.
Mom sounds like a real peach.
And she's still not going to listen if she finds something like this. Look, Liana, you need to stop getting yourself in trouble.
No, keep rebelling.
Don't worry so much. I'll just hide it in a place she'll never find. But... just give it back as soon as you can. Well, about that, you see, I was, thinking maybe we could read it together? Just like how we used to? Really?
Oh.
Yeah, but if you don't want to... No, it's... Okay, sure, we can read it. But only because the cover looks cool. Come on over here.
Oh.
Okay, here we go. The Whispering Forest. The sky was a muddy brown. As brown and muddy as the grounds around St. Mary's orphanage. Despite this, Kylie was determined to give her little sister Farley the best birthday ever.
Okay, maybe
Oh,
Liana's a
Farley
younger
has a
sister in that case.
Is that her picture? I like her. She's mine. I'm doing her voice.
They might be twins. They have the same kind of, like, they look about the same age, but I'm not sure if they're maybe twins or older or younger siblings.
You don't even know her yet. Doesn't matter. I got this feeling.
Oh no, is it Mom?
Mom, Holly, hide the book. Shh, quiet. Just stay still.
Oh no. Spooky. Oh, great, sleep paralysis. Fine.
Can't move. Oh no. I can't move. It's okay. This is fine. I'm just stuck in between sleeping and waking up. Just breathe, Holly. Breathe.
What did I say? What did I say about those goddamn statues?
That sound. Relax, it's just singing. Just prayers. Sounds kinda nice, right? Like a lullaby. Just close your eyes and go back to sleep, Holly. Just relax. You're just hearing things.
Okay, so I was about to say, like, oh, how could she get back to sleep after seeing something like that? To be fair, there's been times where I've woken up in the middle of the night. I'll get to you in a second, Adira. There's been times where I've woken up in, like, the middle of the night with, like, awareness that, you know, I wasn't alone in the room and there was something, like, spiritual or otherworldly in there with me. And I literally just pretend to be asleep. And I roll over in my bed and I pretend I didn't see anything.
There it is, the first rays of morning light. Breathe deep. Take it in. Another day, another brilliant gift from God. Another opportunity to serve.
Oh, this is from Adira's voice, so I better sound old and bitchy. I'm quite pleased with it, though it still wouldn't be enough for her. Cracks still need to be filled. Blemishes need to be sanded. And, of course, a new coat of paint. But for now, there are more important matters. I must not be distracted. Oh, dearest Heavenly Father, you visited me in your dreams last night. Don't worry, I remember. In my hands you put a chisel, in the other the Holy Bible, their use perfectly clear. Once again, we now host young and impressionable guests on these sacred grounds. It has been a while. I am a bit nervous. I only ask that you give me the strength, and the strength to be a worthy mentor in the coming days. May your teachings guide my words, that I may impart wisdom. And may your hands guide mine, as I form these young girls to be the women you want them to be.
Amen.
Good for you. Let's get ready. We've got a busy day ahead of us after all. I don't like this.
Liana?
Huh? Who?
Hey, Gabby.
Oh, sorry. It's nothing.
We've got 30 minutes. Let's get ready. Wouldn't want to be late now, would we?
Yeah, sure.
Are we heading down for morning prayers?
No white walls, no flower curtains, no Mom, no Liana. You're not home. Get a grip, Holly. New place, new day, new you. You've got this. Remember, no distractions.
This is fine.
Lovely morning, Sister Adira.
Why, yes. A lovely morning indeed. If you were here just a bit earlier, you would have caught the sun shining right through that window. Amazing, the little things you notice when you take the time to stop and listen. And that's why we're here, isn't it?
Yep, sure is.
50 years ago, our founder, Saint Idalora, built this convent in order to train young girls such as yourselves to be proper ladies. Ladies worthy of becoming saints. During her time, the most beautiful flowers bloomed all over the convent. Oh, and the statues, with her skilled hands, in the right light, they'd look so real. Then, of course, the girls, like scared little lambs, they arrived, sick and broken. But Mother Idalora, oh, she healed them. She fixed them. They all emerged as lovely little angels.
Okay, I'm picking up on what the vibe for the scares is probably going to be.
Lovely little angels. Mom would call us that all the time. In front of her friends.
In the coming days, I'd like you to think of me as a mother.
No.
Whether it be concern or confession, you may come to me.
No, I'd rather just write in my journal.
Yeah, I'll consider it.
Thank you, sister. That's a very kind gesture.
Now, before we start, here's a quick schedule of the recollection.
Saint Indolora's Convent, Recollections and Youth Formation. Wow, it is all led by her. Are there no other nuns here? Huh?
It's all just her.
Yes? Any questions?
None. This all looks really exciting.
Wow, you're a great liar.
It is. Most of your time will consist of silent recollection and prayer sessions. But, as I've said before, aside from reflection, we shall also task you with action.
Okay, so I'm aware of the vibe I'm kind of bringing to this game. If you guys have seen Fleabag, which is one of the best TV series ever made, it's one of my favorites. There's an episode where Fleabag goes to a retreat with her sister. And it's like one of those silent women's retreats where apparently you're supposed to just not talk at all and find peace through scrubbing floors and doing chores around the estate and stuff like that. It's my idea of hell. If I'm going to a retreat, for a mental recleanse or something like that, there better be a massage included with that and a facial mask or something like that. God damn it. So I'm just fully aware that I'm kind of giving Fleabag vibes of just kind of looking at camera, just really?
What type of action we talking about?
Like a hammer to glass. Phew.
Simple tasks. Cooking, cleaning. This convent doesn't maintain itself, you know. And I expect you to attend to it with the utmost care. This is a holy place, after all. Newly inducted nuns have done similar things in the past. If any of you find yourself hearing the call, well, think of this as a great training opportunity.
No promises.
Sounds like they just want to get a ready supply of free labor. Yeah, it's all about the marketing. You could say it's a spiritual cleanse. You know, getting away from the big city by getting, taking care of the small details, clipping the garden, one tiny branch at a time. Or, scrubbing one tile at a time in the bathrooms. No, they just want someone to clean their house.
You could have just nodded your head.
I expect none. But you may be surprised. The call finds us at the strangest of times, in the strangest of places. Now, to start off, let's have a bit of an exercise now, shall we? I'd like to show you something.
I'm scared.
Lovely, isn't she? Wholesome, pure, chaste. The face of a saint if I ever saw one.
Big frowny face.
There's no second guessing, no desperate search for her place in the world. She is content to know that she is exactly where God wants her to be. However, sadly, this is not always the case. The world is moving so fast these days. People coming up with all sorts of answers to their problems.
Yes, and finding peace and fulfillment through them.
So many opportunities are now open to bright young women such as yourselves. You can be anything.
We can, it's amazing.
Scientists, lawyers, businesswomen, physicians, even artists.
All voice actors.
And they're all wrapped up so nicely in narratives of fulfillment and prestige.
And we find them very fulfilling, yes.
And at times they can sound so appealing. But us women, we should not let ourselves get distracted from what really matters.
Choose your next words carefully if you want to keep your teeth.
God and family.
That's it. No.
Holly, please come over here.
Yeah, sure.
Now, I want you to write down all the things that might be stopping you from being a proper child of God.
I'm gonna need more paper.
Well, this should be easy. Time to put all those Christian life education classes to good use.
Oh, honey. You know what? Why don't we stick with the classics and some good old-fashioned original sin? Wait. This one. Talk about original sin. She'd like that.
Well, it all dates back to the beginning, doesn't it? Eve leading Adam astray. Original sin has left its mark on our souls, and thus man must live with concupiscence.
That's hell of a word.
A lovely textbook definition of the matter, Miss Beltran. But we're here to talk about you. What are the things that hinder you from becoming a child of God?
Listen. Just bring up my browsing history and you'll find why.
Me? There's nothing. I'm perfectly fine. All that stuff last year, I'm already over it.
No, you're not.
Well...
What's the stuff that Mom always complains about? Maybe talk about those?
Oh, I don't want to talk about the last one. That's a heavy thing to just jump into. Party culture?
Well, there's party
Miss Beltran, I recall confiscating a particular book from you the other day.
Oh, that. Of course she'd bring that up.
Well, that stuff... It really isn't a big deal or anything. I'm sure there are other things.
Oftentimes, I find it best that we start with the small things. But if you want, perhaps we can talk about other things. Your family life, perhaps?
My family life.
Because I'm so curious. I want her to talk about her family stuff because I'm genuinely curious. Yeah, why don't we just air out all of the dirty laundry?
No, we don't talk about that.
Is everything all right, Holly?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Let's stick to the small things.
Good. I'd also urge you to examine any other pieces of literature that you might be reading. There is a special place in hell for people who lure children to sin, and all in the guise of fanciful tales and happy endings.
Oh, that's... in that case, my soul is fine. It's all enemies to lovers and angst fix. Like, a lot of dying in your lover's arms.
Hell. It's always hell, isn't it? I just want to read my stories.
Jeez, chill out. It's just a book.
Just a book? So is the Bible. And yet, such a book has built cathedrals, formed nations, saved souls. In the wrong hands, don't you think the opposite is also possible?
Look, I really don't see the problem here. Kylie's a good witch. Kindness and friendship are what end up saving the day.
She's read the book.
In the end, that's all that matters, right?
Just what is she doing? This isn't an argument you're going to win.
You're simplifying the matter, Gabriella. These things, these stories, I know it all must seem harmless at first. It's all just make-believe after all. Brightly colored spells and magical creatures. They make it so easy to get caught up in the fantasy. But understand, these are all subtle seductions. They distract. And that, at its core, these spells and rituals and familiars, it all leads back to the occult.
Oh, the pagan in me is just like, my hackles are raising. Just look me in the eye and tell me the Eucharist and the blood of Christ that all parishioners drink from and consume isn't a form of ritualistic practice. And where'd you get that from? You stole it from the fucking pagans.
We've all strayed so far. In the Old Testament, people like Kylie would have been stoned to death. Miss Rivera, why don't you give this activity a try?
Can't think of anything.
Is that so? Do you think your life is perfect, Miss Rivera?
No, of course not. We're all far from perfect here.
If this bitch says she's like,
Oh, I am perfect because I am cleansed of sin.
But my mind's just
No.
on things right now.
Then perhaps I can be of help. More often than not, I find that the biggest obstacle young girls like you often face lies in the environment you place yourself in.
Luna Hawk, I'm Christian. I live by a simple rule. You don't shove your ideals down my throat. I don't shove my ideals down your throat. Exactly, Luna. And I do apologize if I'm coming across as quite a bit heated. I always am referring to any hostility on my part towards this character in particular, not God as an entity, because I have some really, really good Christian friends who are incredibly devout and some of the kindest, sweetest people you could ever hope to meet. It's many aspects of the church with a capital C that make my teeth grind.
I see.
Yeah, I just wanted to clarify that before we get carried away, because I'm probably going to make lots of snarky remarks over the course of this game. But yeah, just wanted to clear it up a little bit.
Let's reflect on your friends. Have they been a positive influence?
I don't know her friends.
Yeah, they have. Helped me through pretty tough times.
Oh no, you're fine. I just want to go Old Testament on this bitch. Okay, hell yes.
Your mother has told me a different story.
Really, no.
Yes, sneaking out to these social gatherings, coming home late at night, surrounding yourself with the wrong sort of people.
Ah. She has heard of the gatherings of the Alphabet Mafia, I see.
Wrong sort?
Please understand, it's not entirely your fault. I was young once. I know how it's like. You're at a very sensitive age, and it's at this time that young girls are met with a whole new world of temptations.
Yeah, whatever. Look, just drop it.
It is easy to mistake desire for love, but true love can only occur between a chaste man and a chaste woman.
Or it can exist between a devout fan fiction reader. And her harem of fictionalized husbandos and waifus.
Alright. Stop.
Gabriella, running away will only serve to worsen your struggle. If you would simply be honest.
Shut up!
Thank you.
Only you can help yourself, Miss Rivera. I am merely a witness. The scars you have are far worse. You can't see them, but they dig deep. Deep at your soul. Miss Beltran, I would like your opinion.
Okay, so from where I'm sitting, she's the only one in this convent, and it's the two of us. Two of us fit young ladies against her. Adira, you keep pushing this, I'm gonna knock your ass over and run out.
Have I done something wrong? Do I upset you?
Why me? Oh, great. I should just say something. Anything to just stop this.
Oh no, she has every right to get pissed off.
Well, Adira doesn't have to be so pushy.
Holly, you use your project a little bit.
No, that's not going to work. It'll just make her mad. Raised voices, shouting, then a whole new set of rules to make sure it doesn't happen again.
Yes?
I just thought of another thing to write down.
Oh, honey.
TV, it distracts me all the time. My grades aren't as high as they could be, but if I just cut down on my TV time, I know I can focus.
Oh, honey. Stop.
It takes real courage to improve yourself. And right now, Miss Holly here is being very brave.
I feel really bad for Holly because clearly she does want to say up, but our voices are getting hushed.
And I know you can be brave as well, Gabriella.
No, she's going to try and escape. It's the first day she's going to try and escape tonight, I know it.
Done here.
Good.
Miss Beltran, I'd like you to open your prayer book, page 32, Psalm 103, verse 10. Please say a prayer for Miss Gabriella, that she will allow herself to be healed by God's loving grace.
I especially like the passage. I can't remember what book or verse it is, but it's been going around on TikTok lately as like highlighted in the Bible that all men are liars, and everyone's just like, the good book has said it. It is fact.
Afterwards, you may have a short break. We'll start again once I ring the bell.
All right, thank you for the hydrate check, Sam.
Yes, sister.
Well, here we go again. Was a little bit of peace too much to ask for? I guess it was. Oh, there she is. I guess I should go talk to her. I mean, what she said, defending the Kylie Taylor books, that was pretty cool. But still, does she seriously think she's going to get a nun to see things her way? Things like that, it doesn't help. It never did. Just more fighting and noise. That's all it ever leads to.
Just looked it up. It's Psalm 116. Okay, perfect. Thank you.
You know what to do, Holly.
Hey there. How are you doing?
She's clearly pissed off, Holly.
What do you think?
Right on cue. So we're doing this again, huh?
Well... Whew, what happened back there was pretty weird, wasn't it?
Weird.
Okay. Maybe not the best choice of words.
Nope.
Great. This is awkward.
So, What are you up to?
Breaking shit.
What's it to you?
Nothing. I was just, wondering.
Mom never liked it when I got angry. Said it reminded her of my father. She'd always say, try channeling your anger into something more productive, Gabby. Pray. Read the Bible. I tried, you know? It's a good book with a lot of good ideas. But for some reason, you people like dwelling on some things more than others. Throwing stones, for instance. So don't mind me. I'm just following her advice.
I see.
Helps if you find the big ones. Such as throwing, though. It's the nice, juicy crack you get when it hits something. Know what I mean?
I can't say that I do.
Figures.
Oh boy. I gotta find a way to get to her. If I don't, she's just gonna fight with the deer again. And I don't want to keep dealing with that.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Like, we're stuck here with Adira, so... But at the same time, like, just ignoring her is maybe the best thing to do. Volunteer to help clear up any misunderstandings. Yeah, I'll try volunteer.
Hey, I was thinking I might be able to help.
Really?
Yeah, I think I can get her to listen to me. I can tell her that you're sorry, and then maybe we can just talk and clear up any misunderstandings.
And have her give me another lecture on how I'm a shitty person?
No, that's not... It won't have to come to that.
Really? With people like her? If you really think that, then maybe Adira isn't the only delusional one here.
Why is she being so difficult?
Look, we're both stuck here with her, and we're clearly not changing her mind. Fighting with her like this, it's just gonna make it hard for all of us. I just thought it might be better if we all get along. That's all. Please, just let me help you out.
Help me out? Hear that a lot back home. Hear it so often it doesn't really mean anything anymore. Adira wants to help me, you want to help me. For some reason, everywhere I go, people seem so eager to help me, especially when it suits them. Well, how about this? I'll help myself. And you? You keep to yourself.
Oh.
This isn't going anywhere, is it?
Oh, would you look at that? All out of stones. Anyway, don't let me spoil the mood. After all, you seem to be doing just fine here.
Oh.
Well, that went well. She was lying. Still plenty of stones here.
Well, she wasn't lying about that, though. It does feel good. That crack once the stone hits. Yes, like, Holly, get it out of your system. Good. Good.
For the afternoon, we had a prayer session, topped off with a lecture on feminine etiquette and the dangers of dating. All very insightful. All things I'm used to. Dinner was awkward. I let Grace and Gabriella, well, she just kept quiet. Could have been worse. That's also something I'm used to.
Time for spooky times.
Already fast asleep. She makes it look easy. Was Gabriella messing around with my table? But I would have seen her if she... Never mind. There, that's better. More prayers for the future, huh?
Okay, so kind of speaking on this, again on TikTok, I saw this podcast with these two girls, and one of them was saying that she was brought up like Christian and everything, and she's she remembered the way that she used to pray was so funny because it was so concise. Like, I don't know how old she was. I think maybe she was like a teenager or something like that. But it was something along the lines of like, whenever she would have to pray, she would just go like something like, "Dear God, you can see everything. You know what needs to be done. Amen." And that was it. Like, it was something along those lines. Like, she was just very concise along the lines of, "Hey, you can see all. You, like, sort it out. You know what I need. You see through everything." Just, I mean, she's not wrong.
More prayers for the future, huh? At the end of the first book, right after Kylie had hosted the seance with the spirits of Witchwood, they had this huge celebration. Kylie chased flare sprites through the lantern marsh, wind in her hair, flying in and out of the great canopy. After that, she spent the rest of the night watching the shape-shifting murals of the oaken hall, drinking amber nectar and honey globes, surrounded by all the friends she made along the way. The night was peaceful and still. Dearest Heavenly Father, if I had to ask for something, anything, it would be something like that.
No, keep writing your fan fiction.
What the hell, Holly? Seances and spells? Flying and witchcraft? Don't get distracted, Holly. Dearest Heavenly Father, I want to change. I want to be a better person. I'm far from perfect, so I know I probably don't deserve a happy ending.
No! Baby, no.
I'm trying. And at the end of it all, if I try hard enough, I'd like something like that. A peaceful night, a smile on my face and a spring in my step, walking through a forest, hand in hand with friends. Amen.
Spooky time.
Then what happens? You said it yourself. The Bright Queen's secrets died with the Archwitch Elaine. So, that leaves us with only one option. Kylie felt all the eyes in the room turn to her. You can't mean. Perdita piped up, hands shaking in fear. Seance spells are forbidden. To a bunch of mischief makers like ourselves, nothing is forbidden. Grab your spell keys, friends. It's a long way to the rotting wood. Tonight, we'll be speaking with the dead.
Necromancy!
Oh, damn. Language, Leona.
Shh. Shut up and read the next chapter. I've got to see what happens next.
Holly, you've cussed so many times in your head. You have no foot to stand on here.
I'm getting sleepy.
What? Seriously? Just one more chapter.
Remember what happened this morning? If you keep sleeping in, she's gonna get suspicious. Look, come on. We can continue reading tomorrow.
I don't want tomorrow to come.
Oh.
I hate mornings.
Liana.
When I wake up late, she calls me lazy. Then I wake up too early, and she says I need more sleep. And when I do wake up on time, she just finds something else to complain about.
Look, just do as she says, okay? I can even help you out. I've got your back.
Oh, Holly, you're so sweet.
She'll listen to me. Don't worry. Hey, maybe we can...
You say that. You always say that. But when it comes down to it, you stand there with your mouth shut.
I mean, she's not wrong.
You make it look so easy. You know? Mom's perfect little angel.
Yana... Look, I don't like it either. The rules, the lectures. Especially when she gets mad at you. But if you just do as she says, things can go back to normal.
Mm-mm.
Normal for you. want to go out and meet with my friends. I want to watch movies. I want to have some fun for once.
She lets us do those things.
No, she doesn't. We watch her movies, we visit her friends, and if anything we want happens to be outside of what this stupid church thinks is good for us...
Liana!
What? It's true. Give me a haunted forest and a seance spell any day. I'll have better luck talking to ghosts.
One more chapter. How's that? Chapter 19. The Wraith in the Walls. The forest loomed over them, dark and quiet. Kylie led the way, raising up a jar of flare flies. The purple leaves of the underbrush crunching against their feet.
I'm getting a glass of water.
Just make sure to be quiet. You don't want to wake them.
Oh, great.
Can't move. It's just like last night. Funny, the room seemed so dark at first. Okay. Deep breaths, Holly. This is fine. This is normal. Calm down. Panicking never helps. The more you try, the worse it'll get. Just lie still. You'll fall back to sleep soon. What was that?
Oh, it's time for spooky choices, apparently. Nothing can hurt me when I have the power of the Lord.
Yeah, that's right. Nothing can hurt me. It's fine. It's fine. This is all fine. Deep breaths.
No, I want to wake up. I want to know what's going on.
I need to wake up. Move. Come on. If I could just move my hands, then the rest will follow. Please, get up. Move fingers.
Oh, great. There's more.
Oh, no. It's all a dream. Just a dream. There's nothing here. I'm just imagining things. Please, just go away. I can't. Please. Please. Just go away.
Also, sorry if I didn't do the stretch check earlier, Lunahawk. Let's do it now. Now that we're waking up and it's another day.
Liana, keep it down.
Oh, thank you for the hydrate check. Oh, he's so noisy.
Hey, Dad. Listen to this.
Oh, right. Ow, my neck.
Must have slept wrong, like I always do. Huh. Looks like I'm up early. Well, no sense hanging around here. And there's no way I'm going back to sleep with that.
Hello?
Yes, go for a wander.
Guess everyone's still asleep. This is kind of exciting, though.
Oh, it's just like the stories. Heroes explore castles all the time.
I wonder if it also has trapdoors or secret passages hidden in the walls.
Most likely, yes.
I think I read somewhere that nuns use them during the war to hide. Hey, maybe during my free time I could explore a bit. Maybe even forge a map?
Once the week's over, I'd have mastered the castle. Holly Beltron, the Lord of Dark Passages. Lone crowned queen of the castle.
Sounds fun. Real fun.
That nun was right. This place, there is a special air to it.
More creepy statues.
Oh, it's another statue. There's just so many of them around here. Strange. Haven't noticed this one before.
Do you like it?
Oh, Sister Adira. I didn't see you there.
My dear, I've lived most of my life here. When sworn to the cloth, moving around silently becomes quite the habit.
Don't try to endear yourself to me, you're a bitch.
Bit of a joke.
Oh. Oh, I'm sorry. I can be a bit slow sometimes.
It's fine, dear. You don't need to humor me. Unfortunately, comedy is one thing the Bible doesn't cover too well.
I wonder why.
You don't say.
But what I do know are the stories of our beloved saints. Saint Rosa de Lima. Are you familiar?
Just a bit.
Is that so?
Yes?
I've noticed you, Holly, walking around the convent, observing our statues. I have a hunch that there's more to you than meets the eye. Well now, don't be shy. Tell me about her. I want to see what's inside that head of yours.
Well, patron saint of the Philippines, also of florists, gardeners, and family conflict. She was born in 1586, canonized in 1671, feast day August 30th.
Impressive.
Well, back in school each class was assigned a patron saint. I think it was in the 4th grade. We had a little painting of her at the back of our homeroom.
Oh.
Our Christian life teacher was super strict. Would call us up front, and if you got just one date wrong, then
Then there'd be hell to pay.
well, let's just say I made sure to never forget.
A relatable experience. Mother Idolora was the same. I always had trouble with the years.
Oh.
All those numbers, they'd always get jumbled up in my head.
Wait, the Idolora? You knew her?
Knew her? She was my mentor. Taught me everything I know. But oh, it seems I've given away my age. And here I hope to pass for a woman in her 40s.
Just not with respect, not likely.
Well, I didn't mean to.
I told you not to humor me, child.
Oh. Okay.
But that's the thing now, isn't it? Whether it's for the saints or for ourselves, we're always so obsessed with dates, aren't we?
I'm really hoping they're not going to quiz us on the dates for all the different saints. Like, oh, it's going to make me tear my hair out. Like, fuck!
Why is that?
Yeah.
When she's not giving a lecture, she's not so bad. What should I say?
Okay, listen. She's a bitch and she's not allowed to make puns. Puns are our thing. But if I can get her to kind of lower her defenses a little bit, then maybe she'll be a bit nicer to Gabby. Rather than like, oh yes, and now I can name all the saints in alphabetical order. Seems to be loosening up. Joke around.
I know, right? When it came to schoolwork, I felt like a parrot memorizing and repeating things on cue.
That's right. I felt the exact same way, like squawking obedient little birds. Though, to be fair, such things are a necessary part of our education. It helps keep the mind disciplined, lest our thoughts idle elsewhere.
Like to imagining sexy vampires.
However, when it comes to saints, I always found their stories to be so much more interesting than simple dates.
Hey, listen, since you seem to be so passionate about religious, have you heard about the sleeping soldier? He is, also goes by the name of Alucard. He is said to live under a certain town in Romania. And when the darkness falls, the darkness of sin falls, he shall rise, and with his beautiful golden hair, and with his 2 besties by his side, he will slay the evil that threatens to conquer the land. Oh no!
Though it's comforting to know they're teaching you the right things over there. Others aren't as fortunate, and it shows. We each have our own little story to play out. Some are content to simply live out their lives. They fail to leave a mark on the world. But some, those who rise up through extraordinary acts, well, they become saints. Statues
Sorry,
such
I'm getting
as
a little bit
these
sleepy.
ensure they are always remembered. And when we remember them, we can strive to imitate them.
Please tell me you don't have a Gorgon or a Medusa chained up in your basement that's going to turn me to stone.
So, what do you think of it?
Huh?
The statue.
Oh, well,
It is a nice statue.
I should probably say.
You know what? I kind of think a little bit of honesty would be good. It looks like it's seen better days.
it's too bad though. The paint's peeling off.
Ah, yes. And to think I just treated that one a few years back. It's very odd. No matter how many times I try to paint her, it all just comes right off. Must be the humidity.
Got an achievement for a surprisingly refreshing conversation.
That's too bad.
Kind of like just relating to her a little bit, like human to human.
Though, despite everything, still she stands. I can relate. See the top of her head? It was meant to evoke the very special crown she wore. Small little spikes lined across the inside.
Yeah, I remember that part. A crown of thorns. She really strived to be more like Christ.
Yes. We all have our own ways of showing devotion.
I don't like your tone.
Now the way I see it.
Sounds painful.
Indeed it was. But that's how it is. After all, if the road to sainthood was easy, well, then I'd have a lot more statues to attend to. This sure brings back memories. Whenever I found myself overwhelmed with responsibilities, Mother Idilora would remind me of dear Rosa de Lima. We all have our little crowns to wear. Wear yours with pride, Holly.
Oh, I wear my cringe proudly. My love of fanfics.
Sure thing. Thank you.
Glad we could talk. Oh, would you look at the time? Where is the other one? I'll meet you in the common hall in a few minutes. Last minute bathroom breaks and all that.
Crowns, huh? Well, doesn't look like she's enjoying it. Not in the slightest.
Fun fact, out of all the disciples that Jesus had, only one of them died peacefully of old age. Interesting, Luna. I'm trying to remember which one that was, because I remember most of the rest of the disciples became martyrs because they were punished or killed for their devotion, I think.
Noise. Such a simple thing. The honking of car horns, the shuffling footsteps of a crowd, the whisper of a seatmate. It's easy to take this as the norm, but this place, this sanctuary, offers a very special silence, a very special sense of isolation. And I want the two of you to take advantage of that. When left to the sanctity of our own personal thoughts, well, we tend to encounter all sorts of things.
Can confirm.
Guilt, shame, self-doubt.
Sloth, pride, lust, envy. Like, I'm just listing the good ones.
But also love, understanding, insight. Yes.
Tumblr.
Insight. God's very special insight. And who knows? You might even hear the calling.
The calling?
Why, yes. Oh, those were the days. And so, for today, I would like both of you to practice silence. Not a single word. Am I clear?
Yes, sister.
Silence and isolation. Things I'm good at. Perfect.
Miss Gabriella?
She's asleep, isn't she?
Oh, sorry. I thought we already started.
Here we go.
Please don't be coy with me, Miss Gabriella. I'm sure a woman of your age and upbringing would know the difference between following instructions to the letter and simple etiquette.
No, I'm just a dumb woman, apparently.
I don't know these things. You have to spell them out for me. Explain them to me.
Don't you agree, Miss Beltran?
Don't you try and get me in on this.
Damn it. Again. Why don't I always have to do this?
Be the middleman.
I'm confident we can all tell the difference, Sister Adira. I'm pretty sure it was just a harmless joke. Isn't that right, Gabriella?
Sure. Whatever. Let's go with that.
As I've said before, I can only do so much, dear. The rest is up to you. Going back to what I was saying, on your booklets you will find prayers that you may read silently during these hours. Also, take note of the reflection questions at the end of each segment. At the end of the day, we will have a group sharing session. I expect productive and insightful answers from the two of you. Very well. I have certain matters to attend to. However, I'll be checking up on you two regularly.
You might want to lower those expectations. I'm
Miss Beltran,
not going to fill those
see
out.
to it that Miss Rivera behaves herself.
Nope.
Yes, I will.
Tattletale.
Thank you, dear.
Finally, some peace and quiet.
Oh my god, that was the opening theme for the letter. Oh my god.
Where's that coming from? Oh,
Is that a Walkman?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Oh,
oh boy.
how'd you manage to sneak that in?
Why? It's just a Walkman.
I'm no music expert, but I'm pretty sure whatever you're listening to is not gonna fly by Adira.
Well, Adira doesn't have to know about it.
Looks like you caught me. All of you must know, I replaced the cover. Nothing but clean and wholesome Christian songs here.
Smart.
And people are always on your case. You learn a thing or two about hiding things.
She just keeps on pushing it, doesn't she? That's actually not a bad idea. Still.
You gonna snitch on me?
I'm just saying, if Adira catches you...
If she catches me. Unless you're gonna do something about it.
I'm going to be chill. I'm not going to tell on you.
So, are you?
No! Look, I'm just looking out for you. If she finds out, she'll confiscate it.
Just like she confiscated your book. That's what happened, right?
Yeah, but that's not...
What book was it again? Kylie Taylor, right? Not exactly wholesome Christian material, is it?
It's not that bad.
Well, it's not what they think. Witchcraft, seances, magic spells, Satan's way of corrupting the youth. So, are they right?
No! No, they're not.
Ever consider that they might be wrong about all the other things?
Of course. Look, I'm not like that. I'm not like them.
I'm reasonable.
Really, no. Could have fooled me. You come here with that nice little smile on your face, got your Bible verses memorized, wearing your Sunday best. You even make the sign every time you pass by a cross.
Huh? Do I do that? I hadn't noticed.
Then, you get up in my face every time I break the rules. Rules which you say you don't believe in. So, whose side are you really on?
Sides. Why do I always have to choose a side? Why can't I just be? I don't want to pick. Listen, okay, I'm gonna be on her side, because this is probably gonna lead to like other endings. But screw this place. I'm on her side. I'm cool. I'm chill. We're gonna get out of this place.
I'm on your side.
Really? Do you really mean that? Because it sure doesn't feel like it. The way I see it, you're either a liar or a coward.
How dare she?
You think it's just that easy, don't you?
Did I strike a nerve? Not used to being called out, are you?
Can't believe I have to deal with this.
Well, how about you? What are you trying to accomplish? Adira's been doing this for years. You really think all your sass is enough to change your mind?
They don't change their minds. That's just how it works.
There's no changing her mind. I know that. It was never about that. It's like... Look, I don't need to explain it to you. But at least at the end of the day, I'm standing up for myself. That's all that matters.
What is with all this noise? You are disrupting the liturgy of the hours.
Oh, there are more nuns here. Okay.
Damn it. Now look at what you did. Quick, Holly, think of something.
Apologize. God forgives us all. Please go away.
Oh, I'm really sorry. We were just...
Did not the Mother Superior explicitly forbid you to speak?
Yes. Yes, she did.
The simple virtue of obedience. Is that so difficult to grasp?
Of course, sisters. Don't worry, it won't happen again.
Yeah, what she said. Won't happen again.
Now, there, Sister Reyna. We can't expect everyone to take quickly to the discipline asked of the Eidolorian Order. Give it time. The Mother Superior will smooth out all those foul little edges.
I don't like that.
Now, where was I? Ah, yes. After the liturgy, we'll be meeting with Father Sibula, so make sure that...
Jeez, what rosary beads got stuck up their asses? And as for you, you were pretty quick to get on your knees and grovel. I'd be impressed if it wasn't so... predictable. A coward it is then, eh?
Shut up. She should just
Shut up. I'm not gonna full on slap her, but I'll tell her to shut up because she doesn't know me.
Yeah. Go on, Holly. Shout it to her face. That's what you want to do, right? What's the matter? Mom, Dad, even Liana, they all used to shout at you. Don't you get a turn?
Excuse me. I've got to go to the bathroom.
That's not shouting, sweetie. Stand up for yourself, please.
Of course you didn't go through with it. You never do you? Even when you want to. You'd just rather keep your head down and say you're sorry. That's just the way things are, aren't they? And that's probably why she's right. They're all right.
I hate this.
Oh, interesting. It's because Gabriella is right.
No, she's not right.
She's not.
I just have a way of doing things. A system. It works.
Until it doesn't. The facts tell a different story.
No. That's not true. This has always worked for me.
Right? Sure didn't work out for Liana. Shut up. I don't want to talk about that.
Oh, are we kind of like the voice in her head? Interesting.
Coward.
Stop it. Stop it.
Coward, coward, coward.
Shut up.
Oh, honey.
Damn it, Holly. Making a pretty big fool of yourself right now.
The plants here, all rotting. Not at all like Witchwood, where the dire oaks grow as tall as skyscrapers, and the sky blossoms shine with the color of sunsets. And there I go again, thinking about these stupid little things. Stupid distractions. Maybe I am fooling myself.
Is everything all right, dear?
Oh,
You!
everything's fine.
Who are you? I demand answers.
Is that so? Well, let me tell you. I think I'm quite sharp when it comes to these things.
Who are you?
Blessed are those who cry, for they shall laugh. There now. Tears are nothing to be embarrassed about. In fact, tears have been known to have a healing power to them. Especially when it comes from someone very, very holy.
I'm not. I wasn't crying. It's just. I came here to start over. And I don't know what I was hoping for, really. It all seems real silly now that I'm saying it all out loud. I guess I just wanted things to be different. And at first I thought it was. I mean, things definitely looked different. Hallways are huge. There's paintings and statues everywhere.
Not at all like home.
It all still feels the same.
Different coat of paint, same script.
And no matter how hard I try, I'm just stuck doing all the things I usually do. And it's just reminding me of things that I wanted to forget.
Why am I doing this? I really shouldn't be saying all of this out loud. Even if she is a nun, I've just met her. Well, it's not like I'm mentioning anything specific.
Well, I might know what that's like. I never really got along with my family. They thought I was a bother. A big, dumb nuisance, just wasting space in the house. But then, when I stepped through this convent's large wooden doors, well, I felt like I could start fresh. Become someone new.
Really? That's pretty cool.
That hit surprisingly close to home. Moving away from your family by joining a convent doesn't sound like a bad idea.
Oh, well, it wasn't all heavenly choirs and harps right away. Just like you, I was quite a handful to deal with. Oh, I was so chatty. My sisters said they could hear my laughter from the other end of the convent. I'd forget the prayers, was late to meals. One time, I even spilled soup all over Sister Raina's habit.
Is this Elsie Lovelock? Is this Elsie playing this character? Maybe? I don't know. Because I think Elsie played a character in The Letter as well. I think she played the journalist. So, because I've met Elsie, we've hung out, we're good friends. And I'm kind of like thinking out like, wait, is this Elsie?
Oh, she gave me hell for that one. I suppose what I'm saying is, these things take time.
I guess.
What else? Oh, yes, she said to always top it off with an anecdote. Oh, I've got one. Saint Mary of Egypt. Have you ever heard of her?
Okay, she is in this game, yes. Okay, cool. Apologies if, like, you looked up and there was, like, a spoiler for who this character is. Okay.
Yeah?
Not sure when she was born, but her feast day is April 1st, patron saint of chastity.
You see, in the early years of her life, she used to, well, let's just say she was quite sinful. In fact, you see, she was a thief. Yes, that's it.
No, she wasn't. She was a prostitute.
But once she entered one of the great churches of Jerusalem, she too underwent a great change. In fact, in the final years of her life, she was said to possess miraculous powers. Wherever she went, the sun would shine, birds would sing. She would walk on water like it was solid ground, and even talk to lions. They were her adorable little guardians. You could say it was almost like
Witchcraft?
magic.
Okay.
I'm not sure if that's exactly how a story went. Well, she's trying.
And so, what I'm saying is that with faith and the help of God, we can wash away the sins of the past, like they never happened. And just like her, in our new life here, we can start anew. Doesn't that sound great?
Yeah. Yeah, I guess it does.
Sorry, not the best at telling stories. But the Mother Superior always says we can look to them for inspiration, even in the darkest of times. And of course, there's always prayer. If you ever find the burdens of the world too hard to bear, just try the Hail Mary. Trust me, it helps.
All right, I'll keep that in mind.
Have you hung out with Elsie since the convention stuff? Unfortunately not. I'm based in London and Elsie is based outside of London, so we haven't had the chance to hang out in person since then, but I'm really hoping to.
She may not be the best at giving advice, but she's nice.
Hey, thanks. I appreciate the help. Honestly, it's a breath of fresh air.
Now then, this is a holy place, not a sad place. Cheer up. Jesus loved nothing more than the laughter of children.
I guess I'll try.
There you go. Keep that angelic little smile. It suits you.
Well, what are you doing streaming with us? Go hang out with her. Listen, she's busy. She's a very busy woman. We'll catch up sometime soon, hopefully.
Oh, was I smiling? I didn't notice. I guess I was. Well, I guess I gotta go back in there. Luckily, Adira did say today was a day of silence. As long as I don't make eye contact and avoid saying anything, I can enjoy the quiet. And then, maybe after a while, maybe things will change. Maybe.
No.
Dearest Heavenly Father, the recollection has been going splendidly. We've just finished another productive day. Though I have to admit it has been challenging. Some aren't as cooperative as others, but I find that every now and then taking a little break to work on the statues helps ease my nerves.
Oh dear. Another crack. There now. Oh, this won't do. Perfection. Only perfection.
Statues are easy. They don't talk back. They're receptive to change. And if I don't like how it turned out, well, I can always start over. Paint away the flaws with a brand new coat of paint. Until it's perfect.
After you had suffered for a little while, the God of all grace, who called you to his eternal glory in Christ, will himself perfect, confirm, strengthen, and establish you. Good and simple work.
She looks creepier than before.
But of course, I am still very thankful for this opportunity to pass on your teachings. It's just that, well, perhaps it has been a while. Spending too much time in silence, it makes every little noise seem louder.
Hey, Captain Fox! Welcome to the Blue Rose Respite. Thank you so much for joining us. We're having a grand old time with this very creepy visual novel.
Oh, just look at me. Here I am complaining like an old fool. No.
Still don't get why Mary has Mjolnir. Well, I think this... I mean, if it is like the Virgin Mary with the baby Jesus, I mean, Joseph was a carpenter. So it could just be this is an interpretation of Mary that holds the tools of her husband's trade, maybe?
Here we improve. We become better day by day.
And how's that working out for you? Spooky times?
Liana, what was that? It was dark. I couldn't see. I must have toppled it over.
What did you do? Oh, no.
Oh, shit.
No.
This was Mom's favorite.
Quick, get out the pieces.
Oh, shit.
I just hope it didn't wake Mom up.
Mama Mary, we're so sorry. Apologize as well, Leon. But apologize. Mama Mary, I'm so sorry.
Oh, shit. I will say that's one aesthetic thing that I find really, like, cool is, like, broken porcelain. Like, especially of, like, weeping virgins and stuff like that. It just looks so creepy and it looks so cool. And honestly, the visuals were what drew me into like playing this game. So
What do we do now?
pray,
Mom can't find out. She'll be so mad.
hide it and pray.
We can fix it. Put it all back together so she can't tell the difference. But there's so many pieces. How will we? Shh, don't worry. Just trust me, okay? I've got some glue over here. Okay. There. Just hold it still. Careful. You're gonna... No, it's fine. We just need a little more glue, that's all.
Oh no.
It's not right. Not right at all.
You did your best.
Mom's going to kill us. What do you mean, us? You're the one who broke it. But you're always like this. Couldn't you just sit still and not ruin anything for once?
Oh shit.
So that's how it's gonna be.
Like, to be fair, Liana, you're the one who fucked up.
You say you have my back, but when it comes down to it, you always just stand there with your mouth shut. I don't have to deal with this. Count. They're coming. I was asleep this whole time. You tell her what you did.
Dearest Heavenly Father, I just wish that things were different. I wish that I could be different. I wish that I could be better. That's what I'm here for, isn't it?
Whatever those wishes may be.
Yes, I'd like that.
Don't worry, Holly. We'll start over. Trust me. It's all gonna be fine.
Oh, great.
I'll show you.
What was that? Liana? Was that you just now? There it is again. Something's wrong.
Save. Go exploring.
I need to go. She needs me.
Yes, explore it at night.
It's somewhere here. I know I heard something.
Hello? Liana? Are you there?
Over there. Hello?
Damn it, Holly. Going into strange rooms,
Hello, demons. It's me, your boy.
hearing strange voices.
Is this the calling that I told I should be listening for?
This is all so weird.
But it's kind of exciting, don't you think?
That's right. It is kind of exciting. That's why my heart's beating so fast. Kylie Taylor always gets into these kind of situations.
Witch in training, Holly Beltran takes her first step into the dark hallway. On a secret mission to find voices I heard when I was half asleep.
Just go with your gut. It's fine.
Now that my head's clearing up, it does sound kind of stupid. Oh boy. Just what the hell were you thinking, Holly? Oh no. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. Oh, damn it. Gabriella?
Knew it.
doing here?
Me? I'm supposed to ask you that.
I'm here to get my book back.
Well,
Awkward. What should I say?
Tell her the truth.
there was this sound. Didn't you hear it?
A sound? What do you mean?
Like some pounding noise? And I heard a voice.
Like Liana's.
Are you serious? You better not be screwing around with me, okay?
I wasn't. I was probably just hearing things.
I can't believe this. Anyway, let's just go now.
We're gonna get caught. Damn it.
Oh, I think that was just the floorboards.
But what moved them?
You sure? Sounded way too loud to be just floorboards.
I've never seen her like this. She's shaking all over. Oh.
Wait a minute. Gabriella, are you scared of the dark?
Oh.
What? No.
And you still didn't answer my question. Why'd you follow me?
That's a stupid question. You just get up and leave in the middle of the night, leaving the door wide open. What the hell's wrong with you?
Oh.
So I spooked you, and you didn't want to be left alone?
Oh.
No, I didn't say that.
Heh. This is too good to pass up. I'm not gonna scare her with a loud noise, but I'll maybe, like, poke a little bit of fun at her.
You sure you're not a tiny bit scared? 'Cause the way I see it, you're either a liar or a coward.
Am I pushing this too far? Maybe, but who cares? I needed some of this.
So it's gonna be like that, huh? Real mature. Look here, it's the middle of the night in an old convent. It's straight out of some horror movie. If anything, you're the one who's weird for not being a tiny bit terrified, okay?
Huh. Never thought about it like that. I guess I'm just used to sneaking around the house at night.
When Mama and Papa were asleep, that was always the best time to play.
The dark never really scared me. In fact, I kind of like it.
It's the mornings that I don't like. Brings to light all the little things you missed in the dark.
Are you for real? Do you feel cool now? God. Ever think I might have just been concerned for you?
Concerned for me?
Right.
Oh, I've tried, you know. Tried to be nice and friendly. But for some reason, you just don't seem to get it.
Don't seem to get it?
Please. Oh, no line from her. Please, I know your type. You're just pissed because I saw right through your bullshit day one.
Sorry, I can't hear you. Why don't you come a little closer into this dark and scary room?
I'm kind of relieved to see that behind that fake-ass smile, you're just as immature as everyone else.
Oh, is that the pot calling the kettle black?
Shut up! Quit acting like you know me, 'cause you don't!
Oh, shit.
What was that? I told you to stop.
That wasn't me!
I think after we get through this spooky scene, I might wrap things up for the night, just because I do sadly have to get up early tomorrow on Saturday. But it is what it is. Oh! Oh, that is messed up, and I love it.
What is that? No, that's not right.
Thanks for the hydrate check. Oh, God. Oh. I saw what I saw.
Broken ceramic, splintered wood, a fallen statue, pushed. A gust of wind. Just a gust of wind. Maybe a rat. That's all it was. Things just look different in the dark. That's all.
Holly, please tell me that this is all just some joke.
I didn't. I was just... That wasn't me.
We should go. What? Where's that coming from?
Must be the nuns. I hear them praying every night.
What are you talking about? It's been quiet here every night. Really quiet.
Ooh.
Trust me, I would know. I'm a very light sleeper.
Ooh.
Making that sound. What the hell? It's coming from outside.
Creepy convent. Creepy convent.
It's close. So close.
Let's get out of here.
It makes my heart so happy that probably the most used emote from the new Halloween collection that I've put on my channel has been the Plague Doctor with the little cross. Like, that little emote has gotten such a workout over the past couple of weeks, and I love him.
What is this?
They're everywhere.
Behind us. In front of us.
This is a joke. Please tell me this is one of your jokes.
I swear I didn't. I couldn't do this.
Where's it coming from?
Nowhere. And everywhere. Shh. Let's just walk this way. Back upstairs.
Yeah, let's just go to bed. Oh shit. Oh shit. Did they hear me talking shit?
Shh. Just be quiet.
I want to save again just in case I die.
It's just like when we were little, right, Liana? At night when our parents were asleep, we'd walk around really slowly, talking in whispers, playing our little games with toys that we hid so well, all the while careful not to make a sound. Because if we woke them, we'd hear their footsteps echoing across the house like thunder. And then as fast as we could, we'd pack up all the toys and books, hands moving as fast as we could to fix the mess we made. Then we tuck ourselves underneath the sheets and listen, hoping, praying that we left no sign that we were up. I was really good at staying still. Even if my heart was beating fast, if I took small enough breaths, light still, perfectly still, like a statue.
Oh fuck. That shouldn't have gotten me. Fuck! Run. Run, bitch. Are we dead? Is it the next morning?
Are you okay?
Shit. The hell was that? What the hell was that?
I don't...
Did that all just happen? Well, Holly, look what you did. This is what you wanted. For things to be different.
Isn't that right? Okay, we got an achievement in Eerie Procession. Their idols are silver and gold, the work of human hands. Oh, that was good. That was so creepy. Okay.
And so, as she crossed the softwood bridge, Kylie whispered a goodbye under her breath. At the very least, I've got one heck of a story to tell Farley once I return to the orphanage. I'm sure she's missed me, Kylie said, feeling the warmth of her spell key against her palm. She had a skip in her step and a smile on her face, knowing the forest was not so dark after all. Not in the slightest. The end.
Wait, that's it? But she's coming back to Witchwood, right? What about the Bright Queen? She's still alive. I'm sure of it. Also, what gives? Farley was only in the first chapter. She better have a bigger part in the next book.
Oh.
Huh? Holly? Are you crying? What? No, I'm not.
Oh.
Aww, you liked it. Shut up. I'm glad I was right. I knew you'd like it.
Oh. Oh shit.
How did this go again? This place. This room. I was never comfortable here. But moments like these. Is this what home feels like? No rules, no shouting, no pressure to be someone else. To be anyone other than me.
Holly, are you okay?
You've always been happy here, Holly.
Yeah, that's right.
Remember what you told her?
I think so.
Okay. I'll say maybe be vulnerable and be a little bit embarrassed, because that feels like the more honest memory. Kind of embarrassing, but you gushed over the ending.
It was just so good. Oh my god, and the last part, Archwitch Elaine was the Bright Queen the whole time.
Oh.
My mind was blown. Oh, and the ghost of her parents coming up at the end to teach her the wishing spell. Yeah, and Perdita using time magic. And when Cyrene came in the end to help out. So good.
Oh. Fangirls through and through. Oh, Farley, excitable as always. We got another achievement.
We've got to get our hands on the next book. Oh, and I've also got to get one of those spell keys. I saw some at the bookstore the other day. Every Prubble witch has to have one. Mom's never gonna let us buy it, though. Oh. Yeah. You're right.
Mom was just complaining about it the other day. A movie that's gonna send more children to hell.
Oh, shit.
Now we shouldn't watch it because it's spreading the devil's message.
Ollie, is it going to be like this forever? Maybe one day, when we're old enough.
When you're old enough to go out on your own, and then you can go no contact with your parents.
By then, we'd be too old for this stuff.
No, you are never too old to enjoy the things that made you happy in childhood. Buy that Easy Bake Oven. Like, eat your weight in candy as much as you want when you're an adult. If you've worked hard to have money to buy things that bring you joy, buy the things that bring you joy. Whether it's like childhood toys like Legos or action figures or dolls, like, or video games, or just buy the stuff that makes you happy regardless of it being cringy or whatever. If it brings you happy and it doesn't hurt yourself or others, just do it. Just do it. Make yourself happy, goddammit. Get those Warhammer models. Exactly.
Kylie's a pretty lucky girl, isn't she? Getting taken away to Witchwood, having her whole life turned around. I keep wishing that any day now, someone would come knocking, show up at her front door, hand me my very own spell key, and I'd go off on a magical adventure somewhere far away, far from all this.
I mean, you kind of could. It's called LARPing, and there are great events for it across the world.
Even if it's scary or dangerous, I don't care. I take it all, first chance I get.
You'll take me with you, right? I won't end up like Farley, left alone while her sister goes out on an adventure.
Well, about that.
Of course not. You'll be with me every step of the way. I've got an idea. What are you doing? Give me a second. And if I just tape this here. Aha! Check it out.
Oh.
Forged by the changelings from Hay Spider Silk and imbued with the breath of spring. I know it's not much, but at least it's something to call our own while we wait for something amazing to happen.
Oh.
The twist of a key, a heartfelt secret, and a little push. That's all it takes to get to Witchwood. Well, in the words of the Fae Prince, trouble always finds a way. Give me a second. Aha! Here we go. Ooh, what's that? Well, for now it's just a simple box. But all the things that we want, all the things that they'll never let us keep, we can put it all in here.
Oh, how big is that box and how easy is it for it to be hidden?
Then we hide it. Somewhere Mom will never find it.
Ugh.
Really? Yeah. We just need a good hiding place. Bit by bit, we'll build a collection of our own. And it all starts with this spell key. I'd like that. But until then, for my first spell, I cast upon you the Bitter Bloom Curse.
Oh, that's so cute.
What? Hey! No tickling.
Oh. And then everything went bad.
Please. I can't breathe.
Gonna wake Mom and Dad. Jump scare. Okay, we'll go past Adira's cutscene and then we'll save. I think we'll wrap it up there.
Another day, another crack to fill.
Another layer of paint to cover up all the stains and flaws.
Till it's just right.
Dearest Heavenly Father, I had the most curious dream last night. I dreamt of her, Mother Ed Laura. We were in this very room, and all the seats were filled with my sisters. She was saying something very important, but her words slipped through like air, and before I knew it, it turned into a song. And there we all were, singing. Our voices rang through the hallways like a choir of angels, just like the old days.
Oh, Heavenly Father, many a saint has heard your voice through their dreams, which makes me wonder, what could it all mean?
It is. Oh, okay. So I kind of want to pick the options that Adira's kind of losing hope in her position and maybe she'll change, rather than clinging on to how things might be.
Yes, that's it. A reminder. Things were so different back then. The girls never talked back. People had principles. And I had a family.
Oh.
And what of things now? We're lucky we even have 2 girls this summer. And even then, how's that all working out? No. Remember her lessons, Adira. Do not think like that. You must not be distracted.
It's all up to you.
We're improving day by day. Change will not happen in an instant. And it's all up to me.
Still, it was a nice dream, wasn't it? Just a dream.
Well, another day is ahead of us. Let's get started.
Got the achievement. Look to the past. Remember the days of old. Interesting. Okay. Okay, let's save here before we get caught up in return to main menu. Yes, we saved regularly. So yes, let's wrap things up for tonight. We'll be continuing with the rest of the story and finishing the second half of this game on Monday, because I believe something is coming out next week. Like Dragon Age, the Veilguard comes out October 31st. I'm not going to stream it on launch day. I'm going to be streaming it on November 1st, which will be the Friday, because then it fits nicely into my Fantastical Friday streams. But I do have something in mind for next week. I just need to double check when it's coming out. And then something else that should bite us over for another couple of streams until we get to the launch of Dragon Age. So thank you all so much for joining me tonight, my lovelies. A big thank you to everyone who resubbed. It really does mean a lot. Thank you so much for your amazing continued support. Thank you. Yes, let us... I would wait on Dragon Age. I'm very excited for Dragon Age. I'm very excited. Because also, like, with the day one patch that usually comes out as well to kind of help smooth over the edges just a little bit. But yes, I will see you on Monday for the continuation of Saintmaker. And I will see you on Monday then, my lovelies. I've been hard at work on my next ASMR tale. I finished the first draft of the next script. And so this weekend I'll be hopefully editing that and getting the ball rolling with the next audio. So I'm very excited about that. And thank you so much for joining me tonight, my lovelies. So if you've been lurking in the shadows and you like what you've seen so far, then please consider following. We would love to have you back at the Blue Rose Respite. You're welcome anytime. Be sure to check out my other socials that are popping up in the chat right now, including my 2 YouTube channels, one for my ASMR tales and the other for my Twitch VODs, and my Twitter, my Insta, and my TikTok. And also my Blue Sky as well, because Twitter is burning again. I've had a lot of people follow me over onto Blue Sky as well. I should have my links on my socials links as well, so you can check that out. I need to include that now in the pop-up of all the socials that appear. But yes, do check out my Blue Sky as well and follow that if you haven't already. But thank you so much for joining me tonight, my lovelies. I'll see you on Monday. Let's see who's currently live. We can go say hello. Come on, Stream Deck. Hey, Thaf is doing some just chatting with their chat, so I'm going to send you guys over to the amazing, as always, Thaf, to have a grand old time. Thank you so much for joining me tonight, my lovelies. I'll see you on Monday for the continuation and conclusion of Saintmaker. Also, be sure to check out my other broadcast that's over on my main YouTube channel, which is a collection of ASMR tales and creepypasta narrations, perfect for this time of year. So be sure to check that out and give it some love as well. Thank you so much, my lovelies. Have an amazing weekend. I'll see you on Monday, and remember, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and as always, stay wicked and wonderful. Good night, my lovelies.